Alright, so why was it impossible? Ridiculous. What's so impossible about it? Because your flawed logic contradicts the court record. Fuck, I forgot what he was saying. There's no way to look at a transcript to see what he just said? Fuck. I have no idea what are we contradicting? I seriously, you said something and I split the part. I had to go grab another bottle of water downstairs. I came up. Now I don't know what we're contradicting. Shit. Big Boy by Charity said the music in this game is pretty cool, but it's no Cardi B. God bless America. Fuck. Someone, I'm gonna be honest, someone in stream chat, Mirai Masaki, said it's the photo. I don't know what we're contradicting. So Frog, Slogs, and Cox says, you said it was impossible to be pushed off the side. Maybe this photo would prove it because there's so many wires on the side of the bridge, right? I guess that would be it. Yeah, it's gotta be the photo showing that there's a ridiculous amount of wires. Let's do that. Your Honor, all the answers are right here in this photo. I got it. Okay, thank you for the help. Mirai Masaki and Frog, Slogs, Boggs giving frog jobs to the fucking chat. Thank you very much. Okay. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from here. No! But let's remember the size and strength of the defending. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over. So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Falls has been shot in the right arm. Oh. And more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him. A point-blank range. Oh. So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge? That's clearly impossible. Wah! Rubble, rubble, rubble. Order, what's the meaning of this? Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into the Eagle River. You jumped into the Eagle River intentionally. What? What is this? Rubble, rubble, rubble. Indeed. What do you mean by such a ridiculous remark? Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had a gun and handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river like that would have been suicide. Perhaps, but still, that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident you could handle a swift current. But even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river. Oh! Oh, then what was it? It was so important that she jumped into the river. Oh my god, it was that she would save the game. The game save was the culprit all along. Oh no, that was me backing it up. Okay. The witness is still alive. The fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River. 5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up the mountain with her, the $2 million diamond. Ah! Oh, no, it can't be. Yes, Dahlia had it planned from the beginning. The $2 million, she was going to keep it all for herself. Oh! She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack. What? Why, that's ridiculous. Order. Your Honor, 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan? This woman is a demon. And there was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. You mean the victim was involved with the kidnapping plot as well? But she was a detective then. You're saying she participated in her own sister's kidnapping? Precisely. It's sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder. What do you mean by that? On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister Dahlia. And then she told her what she was planning to do. Planning to do? She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her note. That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Big Boy Abides just cheered and he said frog jobs are the best because frogs don't have any teeth. I learned that from the frog and Peter Rabbit. Okay, moving on. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne. Hee hee. Who is that? Laughing at a time like this. Forgive me. It's just hilarious. Witness? Is that you? You amuse me, woman, Ms. Mia Fey. You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you? Evidence? Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. That at 14, I plotted it with Mr. Falls and my sister. Well, And one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence at least to show that... Well, Miss Fey? I don't know. What a joke. You, Miss Fey. Are you stupid or something? Yes! She's stupid. She's stupid. Okay. This is a crazy stream tonight. What is going on? Alright. How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertions made by the defense. Of course you are. Is this it? Is this really over? The girl's made a fool of me and there's nothing I can do about it. Ha! Without evidence to try this over, who decided that? Mr. Armando. Come on now, Kitten. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony. Testimony? On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Fall's stolen car, then went to meet with him. Disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right? Yes, that's right. In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who's the one person who can testify to that demon woman's crimes? Of course, it's gotta be Miles Edgeworth. Yeah, right. Okay. Terry Falls. Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness. A new witness? Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls. The defendant? There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person who can chew on a metal ball for 5 years and not lose any teeth. His name is Terry Falls. He's the only person in the photo is Valerie. Wait, the only person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact your younger sister Dahlia disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all. There's only one person who can give a frog job to the entire stream. And that person is Terry Falls. Oh, we'd like a frog jobs too. Rubble, 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 rubble. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this? Why not? The prosecution has no objection. Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand. This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left. Oh. Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes? I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me. Mr. Falls, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive, and you were used for $2 million. That's not true. Mr. Falls, there's only one question I want to answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne or was it Dahlia Hawthorne? Dahlia, did you betray me? 5 years ago, she promised never ever to betray each other. Terry. Dahlia, it's true. You're alive. You don't trust me anymore. That makes me sad. Tell the truth, the real truth. I believed in you. I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there's one thing I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry. Leah? I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and once only. Well then, Mr. Falls, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness? Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Water. Please, water. Can't talk. Need water. Oh, well, I guess it'll have to be my coffee instead. At least it'll match the way it's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitterer than the hell itself. Whoa. Well, Frog, Slog, and Cogs cheered again. He said, you like frog jobs too? I love it when they have beards like you. Oh my god, what did I do? I'm gonna get myself into this. And how do I get myself out? Okay, who Terry Falls saw. That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. It was in front of Bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on Bridge. I watched my car from Bridge. I never put nobody in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie. No, not my Dahlia. Mr. Falls, you're covering for her. Do you think she would do the same for you? That's enough, Miss Faye. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial. Well then, Miss Faye, please proceed with your cross-examination. Is this how you want it to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence? And there's only one person who can stop it. You, Kitten, I think. Good lord. Okay, so let's do this. First, let's save. So, he said 4 p.m. I stopped the car in front of Bridge. According to the note, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early, didn't you? It was raining, already dark, too. You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes? Mr. Falls? Eagle Mountain, that spot. Strong memories. Why did he just clam up? Could it be he's hiding something here? Okay. She wasn't there, so I waited on Bridge. You were quite early, so you waited on the bridge, correct? Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it. I'm sure he is. Zebra boy waited 5 years to ask a single question. To find out why a woman betrayed him. To him, 30 minutes must have been like a blink of an eye. I watch my car from Bridge. I've never put nobody in the car. You were watching the car? That bridge, other side is broken. Nobody can come from there. So I was watching car. What else were you expecting him to do? I suppose that's the obvious thing to do, but something's bothering me. You're not feeling a contradiction? I wonder what's on the other side of the broken bridge anyway. No one lives there. There's a small shrine up on the mountain, but that's it. Anyway, nobody came. No car, nothing. And then a woman came and stood in front of me. Mr. Falls, I think carefully now. Are you certain it was Valerie Hawthorne? I never lie. It's the truth. It was Valerie. I remember her face. Wait a minute. If you remembered her face, then why did you make her wear a scarf as identification? Oh, sorry, I told a little lie. Ha ha. But the woman I met, she was different from the woman standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie. Oh my god, this guy's an idiot. Big boy buys shirt. He said, what kind of shirt is Edward wearing? I want one of those, honestly. Yeah, it's one of those big, overblown, crazy shirts. Kind of like when Michael Jackson wore that giant shirt, that like Sgt. Pepper's shirt. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band shirt. That's what it is. It's the Beatles, Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts Club Band. There you go. We talked, then she left. What did you talk to her about anyway? Mr. Falls. Valerie told the truth about the kidnapping 5 years ago. She said someone needed to take the blame for it. That was all I could think to do, she said that. That's why she lied, got me the death penalty. And were you satisfied with that answer, witness? Dahlia died. It was my fault. But I don't really remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did push her in? It don't matter no more. Either way, my Dahlia, my sweet teen angel, dead. But you just saw that she isn't dead. After Valerie talked to me on bridge, nothing's left to live for. Alright. How could you be so sure that it was Valerie? It was raining at the time, and sunset that day was 5 o'clock. It would have already been pretty dark on that mountain by 4:30. Please, Mr. Falls, this is your last chance. You've already taken the fall once for something you didn't do. That woman, it wasn't Dahlia. Stop right there. One more needs to be said. Even if it means the death penalty, even if it means taking the blame for murder, you still do whatever is necessary to protect her, won't you, Mr. Falls? I know it's obvious, but he's clearly lying. He's been cursed by Dahlia Hawthorne. He'll probably go to his grave still believing in her. Mr. Falls, even if you can show he's lying, the poor guy will still be cursed. You still have to point out the contradiction anyway. That's the curse of being a defense lawyer, I guess. Okay, so shout out to Blinks Fire, resub for 2 months. He said, can your boy get a shout out only because it's pretty funny? Well, Blinks Fire, you just got a shout out. There you go. Alright, oh my god. Let's see. Wait, she wasn't there. I waited on the bridge. I watched my car from the bridge and I never put nobody in that car. I say we present him with the photo. Oh, I guess not. I was gonna say present him with the photo. That didn't work. Ah. Try again. I think I saved. Oy, oy, oy. One cave stood in front of me. See, there is a contradiction in his testimony. And here it is. Sorry, the music's really loud. The contradiction is he says he was just staring at the car. And then he says, all of a sudden a woman appeared in front of me, right? If the woman appeared in front of him, then she would have been between him and the car. She's not. In the photo, she's behind him. So that's it. The photo. Yup. That's it. Got it. So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? You waited on the bridge, you sure of that? Yeah, I'm sure. You're sure, huh? Well, I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. Sure that you're lying. Huh? What? What? Why? Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye. You want to know who arrived at that bridge first? Just look at the photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right? But that's the victim at the end of the bridge. Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Mr. Falls, please, don't get so worked up. We just want the truth. I got there around 4 o'clock, it's true. I had somewhere to go, a special place. Did you go to this normal special place before you went to the bridge? Yeah, in an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought a memento to represent our love. A memento? 5 years ago, I hid it under the base of tree there. It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is where it went to get it. Oh my god, that's the necklace with the poison in it from the trial with Phoenix Wright years later. So she used this memento on him too? Oh my god, it all ties together, right? This little bottle on a necklace is your memento? It's quite charming, but it looks empty. Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at that scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car. No! Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it. I still got a chance. Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it. Huh? Mr. Falls? What the? What the fuck? That's enough. Please. Witness? I promised her 5 years ago, if it ever happens, that we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink bottle. Ugh. No! Stop the trial! Your Honor, we need a recess. I was stupid, couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this. No, we're so close, just a little more. I was gonna prove your innocence. No, don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again. Buster Falls! Mr. Armando, thanks for the coffee. Wow, he killed himself. Mr. Falls! He killed himself. Jesus. Well, I don't think we need to finish the case now. He's dead. And so my first trial ended. Suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers. Damn, that's fucked up. I ended up with a wound that cut so deep in my soul I thought it'd never heal. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well, in his Sergeant Pepper's shirt. But one person, the true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne, she left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. But remember, she got her years later in the Phoenix Wright trial. Unforgivable, that witch! Mr. Armando, we were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, Kitten. It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself. Ah, don't cry, Kitten. You're going to make my coffee all salty. I knew it. I knew that I wasn't cut out for this. Mia. Don't you get it? You can't cry yet. Ha! The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. Mr. Armando? No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. Then you file them away and eventually forget them. What the fuck? The man was so strong he crushed the mug with his bare fucking hand and made him bleed. 1 year later in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. That's right. The case with Dahlia. That was the first case of this game. Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was... guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect, angelic smile on her face. It was finally all over. At least, that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this. Really? What is it? I guess it's gonna be case 5, I bet. Yup. It's gonna be the case 5. It's gonna be the continuation. Wow, we're gonna continue, guys. Tonight we'll do a little bit. Since we're ending, this is gonna be the final case of the game. We are gonna do a little bit tonight. Wow, that was a good one. Excuse me. But we're not going to do a lot. We're going to maybe do like another 20... What time is it? Probably another half an hour. Let's do another half an hour. So we at least get a good taste of the fifth case. But we're not going to get too heavily into it tonight. Okay? A couple shout-outs. Big Boy Abides Cheers says, you ever see that video of the millionaire guy who burned his house down and committed insurance fraud? He killed himself in the courtroom after drinking poison. Was a famous thing you can see online. No, never saw it. Frog, Slogs, and Cogs. Judy said, I'm going to come out and say it. I want a frog job from you. Episode 5. Let's see. Whoa. Shishito, the treasured Korean village heirloom, whose name means 7-branched sword. Yes, remember, that was from case 2. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Ah. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end. One merciless point. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed, the hell? The illusion is revealed, and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. Alright, Big Boy Bite Shooter said, one of your artistic trolls is sparing me to ask you to do the peck dance. Yeah, they pretty brainless idiot, isn't it? Okay. Alright. Hey, Nick. Yeah, what is it? You know how I've got spiritual powers, unlike you? Sure, you are a spirit medium after all. Yeah, but just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I guess so, yeah. Well, glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up. Pearls? So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick. Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face? It's the New Year's issue of Occult, Winter Spiritual Location Special. Oh, Pearls look so happy. Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. I'll say. Sounds more like a scam to me. It's all a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for training. Now, I definitely don't want to go. You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious? Don't worry, I've already made special reservations just for us. Yeah, and I signed up for the special course. That's nice, and the timing couldn't be better, since we don't have a case right now anyway. Alrighty then, it's settled. Well, come on. Don't just stand there. Just start packing your stuff. Yeah, Mr. Nick, you better start packing your stuff. Huh? Me? Wait, where am I have to go? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I channel is the TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple? No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. What? No way! How could you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Nick, look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful? Nope, not going. I'm gonna be home nice and toasty. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the? What is it, Mr. Nick? Let me see that magazine. Oh my god. This nun. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? This girl. It's... My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Honestly, how could anyone ever count on you for anything? You disgust me. But it can't be. She was found guilty and should still be in prison. Mr. Nick, I'll go. Huh? Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go. Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly? Yes. Oh, thank you, Mr. Nick. You'd do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right? Oh, Colt. New Year's issue received from Pearls. All right. PC Game Hunter says, I just realized the horror of your voice becoming strained. Everyone will turn into Gumshoe. Yeah, pretty much. Or just... You haven't heard anything, right? Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple, but I just had to see for myself who this nun really was. Shout out to Big Boy Abides who cheers says, what do you think about Cardi B's twerk video and the response she gave to conservative criticism of it? Chime in, Phil, it's an extremely important topic. Dude, I never saw Cardi B. I never heard a single lyric of any of her songs. I'm not even kidding. I've never seen anything of her creative works whatsoever. Whatever at all. Like, not a single piece. I'm not kidding. So. Okay. Hazakura Temple, main gate. Hoy! Brr, it's so cold here, Dick. Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change. Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Achoo! Her teeth are chattering so loudly, it's all I can do to make out what she's saying. Wow, Mystic Maya, so this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Pearly, achoo! Well. Who's this now? Well, it's nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, thank you. Achoo! Oh my, thank you for coming all this way. Come now, you must have been cold. What's with the past tense? We're freezing into human popsicles as we speak. Oh, well, we are high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we shouldn't speak here. Please follow me inside. Thank you. I was starting to think I would pass. Oh, yes, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at my temple. My name is Bikini. Bikini? Thank you, Abigail Rayfinger, for a 215-bit cheer. He is the top cheerer of the night, and he cheered exactly in tandem with when she said bikini. So, there you go. Good timing. Perhaps we'll get an opportunity to actually see Bikini in a bikini, and then we'll all go blind, and then we won't have to watch these games ever again. Okay. Okay, then. Okay. That's right. Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that was a nice imagery to it. So I thought, why not choose a bikini? Oh, besides, it makes me seem younger. Oh. It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course. Well, my. Quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health. Don't blame me if you become one of those channel. Wow! Reckless? Wahaha! Maybe we should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. You could come back another day. Big Boy Abide just here, said you never know. Maybe she's a butterface secret hot body. You never know. Oh. Anyway. But you went through all that trouble to get... Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around? Good lord. What do you think, Nick? Pretty awesome gate, huh? It sure is. It looks pretty well maintained, too. This kind of puts your hometown to shame, Maya. Well, yeah, a lot of things have happened in Crane Village. We used to be a lot richer, back when people hired us to perform channelings. Oh, I see, but now the place looks a bit run down. Yeah, I guess I was just born in the wrong time. Look at the bell. Oh, look! It's a cute little bell tower. I absolutely love the sound of a giant bell. Oh, so which do you like better? That or the sound of money? Sorry, but I'll take money for the win, Nick. What are you apologizing for? Oh, look, it's one of those snow motorcycle things. Most people call that a snowmobile, you know. Snow motorcycle things, snowblowmobile, same thing. Too bad we didn't have to invite Desiree. I bet you could race us like the wind on this snowmobile. Or maybe she'd give me a ride on this blow snowmobile. No snowbile. Blow snowmobile. Or I told you, it's snowmobile. I guess that's... That looks like the main hall where we'll be staying tonight. From here, it looks like one of those ice hotels you always hear about. They gotta have a heater or something in there, don't you think? I don't want to die. I'm not worried. I brought a hot water bottle. Did you bring one for me? What are you talking about, Nick? Who carries around 2 hot water bottles? If the cold doesn't kill me, the ice queen over here will finish the job. So what is a channeling dojo anyway? Oh my, you don't even know that. Forgive him, sister, he knows not what he's saying. Well, just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. A channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power. Holy items? If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious. The spiritual power of these items seems to envelop you. Whoa! Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. So what exactly is this special course? You must be incredibly devoted to and be interested in that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. 30,000 times, all while being showered in freezing cold spirit water. Huh? It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of the year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia or maybe even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear? Whoa! How am I supposed to be careful? Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this. Alright. Sister, about this picture. Well, look at that. I must say I look rather divine here, don't you think? Oh, yeah, unforgettable in every way. You mean it? Oh, I knew it! Whoa! The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she? We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place. Really? That sounds kinda... Sorry to kid in, but... This Iris, where is she right now? Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you? No. That's not what I had in mind at all. Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening. Inner temple? Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now? Whoa! So she's in the inner temple, huh? Okay. She won't look up her own article about it. That's silly. Alright, shut up. Alright, to the suspension bridge. Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick. Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us. Hey, there's a river down there. It looks like it's flowing real fast. What's wrong, Nick? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm just not very good with heights. Oh, hey, I got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself right off the edge. Oh, you know, 1, 2, 3, jump. It might be just what you need to get over your fear of heights. Yeah, death is a really good way to overcome phobias, alright. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge. Can't argue there. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge. Oh, well, it's practically the same thing. I can't believe there's a public phone here. Who would ever use it? The people who live here, I guess? Well, I doubt they have any real phones here. Akio Artorias asks, doesn't this bridge look familiar? Not really. Nope. Yeah, but it took like 20 minutes to walk here from the main hall. It would have been smarter than to build the main hall here, don't you think? Maybe you should work on channeling someone who makes logical sense, Maya. Some letters are engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusty Bridge, huh? It says Dusky Bridge, okay? Come on, Nick, take a look at that bridge and tell me it's not supposed to be dusty. The sign is obviously wrong, and I'm gonna fix it. Now give me a pencil, Nick. Do I look like a pencil holder to you? Come on, Nick, why don't we hop across the bridge? It'll be fun. I'm not so sure. It looks like a bunny hopping across the bridge would destroy it. Haha. Okay, Nick, then let's try to find a cute, fluffy little bunny and test your theory. That right here sums up the fundamental difference between sane and insane. There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that of the main hall. The sign here is so old, the text seems to have vanished. The path leads to a wooden staircase that goes down to the bottom of the canyon. Okay, I'll write wooden staircase on it then. Do you really think that's necessary? You'd have to be blind not to see the stairs. Well, it can't hurt. Just pass me a pencil, okay? Graffiti is a crime, Maya. Ugh. Are we done here? So we got that, we got that. Oh, wait. Look. Looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there. I guess that's where I'll be training tonight. Do you want to train with me, Nick? And do the special course? I think not. But it'd be so great if you had spiritual powers, too. Really? I see dead people sounds more like a cause for alarm for me. Okay, I guess we're done here. Okay, let's go to the main hall. Oh my god, it's a giant one of those Magatama things. Look, it's fucking dirty as shit, too. Someone needs to get up there and clean that thing. The main hall, I think it's even colder in here. Achoo! Ah, Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy. Yeah, you're right. I guess it's pot roast for tonight. Yum. Weird. I thought that they would serve something a little more, well, traditional. What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? Mystic Maya's right. Ooh, I hope there's mashed potatoes, too. I love mashed potatoes. Ha ha ha. What a cute little acolyte. Whoa. Who is this? Greetings to all of you. Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6.8 out of the 10 on a weirdness scale. Your outfit. Did you come here for the special course, too? Ha ha ha. Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm... Ah! You're Miss Elise Dodim. Yes, that's right. You know of me? My name is Pearl Faye. I'm your biggest fan. Who is she, Nick? Oh, I see it now. Zvari, a fortune teller. I got all your books, Miss Donim. Ha ha ha. What a sweet thing to say, and please call me Elise. Books? Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is? Well, an author, maybe? Yes, an illustrator of picture books. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it. Okay. There's a laughably large Magatama on the altar. If I can see Cyclops with the tiny Magatama I've got, I can only imagine what kind of power this bad boy has under his hood. It's an altar. Looks a bit old, but it does a good job of taking care of it. Speaking of altars, I remember seeing one like this in Korean Village last year. I guess that they really do have something to do with spiritual power after all. There are straw zabuton, I don't know what the fuck that is, zabuton cushions, arranged around a hibachi brazier. I haven't seen a layout like this since I saw this really old Japanese movie on TV. If it wasn't for this hibachi, they'd probably freeze to death. It's a stack of straw zabuton cushions. Maya told me this type of zabuton is called enza. I suppose if I'd never come here, I'd have missed out on all these new things. Okay. Oh. I bet the writing on these sliding doors are instructions for spirit channeling. Kinda like how we scribbled math formulas on the bathroom walls to remember them. Except how we couldn't go to the bathroom during tests, so I can't read the wall. I can't read these walls. Okay. Alright, let's talk to her. Elise Donin. I'm sorry, I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. It's alright. I have no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children. And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified. Ha ha ha. It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that. I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady. Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle. Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted a story I'd written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked me if it was alright to make it into a book. Wow, it must have been a really great story. Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick. Recently, I've accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say. An apprentice? He calls himself Loris. Loris Deno. Or, Loris Donim. I said that completely wrong. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Loris's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support. Of course, Miss Elise. Anything for you. Ha ha ha. Why did you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training? Ha ha ha! No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on. Wow, I can't wait to read it. Pearls is completely taken with her. I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time. So is that why you're dressed like you are? The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them. What can I say? She really is a sweet lady. Wow, Miss Elise, you're dressed up like a mountain nun. Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well. I want a staff like that. You like the crystal spear? It's real amethyst, you know. Maybe we'll find one like that up here on this mountain. Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one. Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations. Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight? That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl? Yes, I want to help with whatever I can. Pearl looks like she just won the lottery. Oh, I'll help too then. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. Huh? But... Oh, yes. Please take this. I think it will be of help to you. It's a map. It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? The inner temple. Here it is on the other side of the bridge. Oh, let's see here. Akio Torius is curious here. Why does so many things look familiar in this place? Iris looking like Dahlia. That bridge. Elise looking like I've seen her before. I think I'm just mistaken, maybe. I don't know. I don't know who Elise looks like. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, if I just played all the Phoenix Wright games, maybe I'd be like, oh yeah, but I'm not going to make those connections. It's going to go right over my head, I bet. Okay. Alright, anyway. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. Asakura Temple map added to the court record. Alright. Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight. Come on, Nick. Let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving. So, back to the main gate. Huh? Where'd Sister Bikini go? I guess she went to the inner temple to go help that other nun out. Oh, right. I think her name is Iris? Yeah, that was it. I wonder if I know who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. Back to the suspension bridge. To the inner temple gate. Alright. Whoa, that bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. And at least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green. Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised too. Yikes. That temple is in bad shape. Looks like it could collapse at any time. I guess people don't use this too often. Is this really where you're going to train tonight? This has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here, like a ghost might jump at you or out or like a ghost might jump out at you or something. A spirit medium afraid of ghosts? Isn't it ironic, don't you think? Isn't it ironic, don't you think? It's like rain. Okay, no. Alright, so we got a lot of stuff to examine, but in reality, I've been playing for over 2 hours tonight. It is time to save. And I guess this is it, the beginning of the final episode of the original Phoenix Wright trilogy that ended it all. And after this, they never made another Phoenix Wright game ever again. So apparently it's either really good or really bad. I'm kidding. Of course, they made tons of Phoenix Wright games after this. Alright, very nice.